Hi, I'm Cade from St. Bede Farm, and today I thought I'd talk to you about this lamp. My friend Alan said, why don't you talk about the lamp that's always in your videos, and why you use that type of lamp instead of another type of lamp. So today I'm going to do just that. Most of you, when you think of a kerosene or coal oil lamp, may not think of a lamp like this one, which is a Rayo or a Rayo type center draft lamp. What you may think of is a lamp like this one, which is, some people call them hurricane lamps, some people call them just kerosene lamps, but it's a flat wick lamp. So as we can see here, we've got a flat wick. This one's just under 1 inch wide, and that's different than what's in the Rayo. If we look at the Rayo here, oh yeah, I do have 2 of them. Actually, I have more than 2. And if you come and look in here, you can see that the wick is a round wick that goes all the way around. So that is the wick right there. And because of that, it has a lot more surface area. So if you look at this lamp here, you can see how that flame goes all the way around, and there's a lot more surface area to it than this little one. That allows them to be a lot brighter. But the other fact that helps keep them bright is the center draft. So if I take this little flame spreader out, and you look here, there's a tube going right down the center of the lamp, and that tube brings in air from these slits all along the base, and the air goes up that center and continues up the chimney. So just like when you introduce air into your stove burner, if it's just the propane or just the natural gas, it's not going to burn with the nice intense blue flame that it does once that air is flowing through there. So that air flows through and makes that flame much nicer and much brighter. So I'll put this flame spreader back. So how much brighter, you might ask? Well, I'll show you that. I'll light this flat wick lamp. Turn it up to get a good flame. So you can only turn up a flat wick lamp, or any kerosene lamp really, until, see how that flame at the top is starting to get orange instead of the nice bright yellow? Well, that means I might have to turn it down just a tad. If it gets too orange, you're going to start to have smoke. So we'll get this a little more even here. Okay, you can see how this wick has been trimmed in sort of a triangle pattern for a triangle pattern flame, because I can have a taller flame in the center with the shape of a globe without it smoking, but I can't get it too terribly tall. So we'll just keep adjusting this. That's about where I would say is comfortably the max for this, right about there. So I'm going to go ahead, set this here. I'm going to put out the center draft, and we're going to kill the electric light. This is how much light a flat wick lamp gives off. As you can see, I'm pretty much sitting in darkness. Now, I could potentially read if I held a book sort of like this, but it would be difficult. So let's go ahead, light up the center draft lamp, and see what a difference that makes. Now, if this was a center draft lamp, this match would have burst into flames already. That's another difference. It doesn't put out nearly as much heat. I can put my hand over the top of it like this. Wouldn't want to do that with a center draft lamp. You would definitely burn your hand. Now this center draft lamp is going to take a little bit to wake up here, where it's not going to be quite as bright to begin with, but we'll get it turned up a little here. Okay, again, I have to look at these peaks, and where those peaks are starting to just turn orange, I want to turn it down a little bit so that those peaks only have orange right at the very tip, because I don't want any smoke. Now, if you can see, this table is now well lit. I can sit here and read a book very easily. Even up there, it feels pretty hot. You might have noticed earlier I was rubbing the wick with my finger. The reason I do that when I have the globe off is because I just want to try to make sure that that wick is very, very even. So if there are any threads that are sticking up, they're going to cause these peaks. Like this here, that's probably a thread that I missed that's standing up. And so because of that, I can't turn the lamp up as high as I otherwise would be able to, because that peak is going to start to smoke. So if I can get that very even, one of the best ways is when the lamp is running out of fuel, to let it just burn out so that you have a very loose char and rub your finger on it. But you can also rub your finger on it even when it has fuel in it, and you can use a razor blade too to try to trim it. So as you can see, this lamp is providing far, far, far more light than this lamp, and that's with the fairly poorly trimmed wick, where I could actually get more light out of it if I wanted to. Now, I have more flat wick lamps, but I didn't grab one today, so I can't show you what two of those together do for lighting, but I do have these two Rayo lamps, and again, we still have that electric light off. So we'll just light this one. We'll just turn it up. Oh, not even that far, just sort of a midway. And now, move this one over. I'll just blow this one out. Reading books, oh, beautiful. Lots of light. This is why I like the Rayo lamps. You can often find them at antique stores or auctions for $25. Sometimes they're more. I think I did pay close to $100 for this one. It's in really nice shape, and at the time it was one of those times when they were in short supply and they were going for more. I think now that the price is a little bit better on them. So if you have questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below, and we'll try to address them in another video. Thanks for watching.